Hello, hello, testing 1, 2, 3. If you can hear me, please let me know. Hi, Mike says that it's on, but we just got a new surround sound system for the office, and I have the speakers plugged into my computer, and sometimes that messes with things. I know when I got my new webcam and started using that, for some reason the stream service just focused in on the webcam and just disregarded my microphone altogether and said, nah, we're going to use the webcam's mic. And so I was always like, is the mic on? It says it is. So just want to make sure. Thank you so much, Shannon, for helping me out with that and getting us started. So, welcome. Should have more people rolling in. We're going to be doing some fun stuff today. My curiosity is piquing. What's in the store that's new? Wow. I will pass. But anyway, so what we're doing today is we're going to be doing a wife draft, and we'll be doing Arena Cube for that. I'm not a big, I would say, sponsor, if you will, of the Arena Cube. If you're a newer player, I don't think it's a wise investment to put your diamonds, what are they called? Gems and coins into Cube, especially since the payout is only coins and cards. So if you are going to play Cube, pretty much only just pay coins. That's just a little personal tip, because otherwise it just doesn't seem worth it to just trade in gems for coins. But we'll be doing this just for fun, just to have the statement of, yes, I have played Arena Cube. And we'll just do that. And so this is what my wife is going to be drafting today, and that is going to be in the Cube. Just going to throw this up here. I'm going to slowly scroll through it so you can see what cards are in the Cube if you've never seen the Cube before. Just while I kind of talk about the other things that we're going to be doing today as people kind of roll in. But it's mostly just kind of like a historic Cube. It's just all the cards that have ever been created, if you will, from, I believe, Magic Origins was when they started compiling this information, and on, plus some of the add-on historic cards that they've added from earlier, more old sets that'll be thrown in intermittently throughout these. And it's not every single card, it's their own selection of rares and mythics and cards they believe is a good Cube pool. But that's what Casey will be drafting from today, so that'll be fun. Outside of that, I'll be talking throughout the stream about Patreon bonus, and I'm also going to be giving a little plug to Casey's token creation. Essentially, what the goal is, we're going to let everybody know about our $10 Tier 4 Patreon subscription opportunity, so that everybody can be aware of what they might be missing out on. And we already have 2 people that are subscribed into that $10 a month Patreon tier. But we're just going to throw this out there and give a little promotional. We'll be giving away packs of cards to anybody who becomes a Tier 4 Patreon today. And one thing that we're going to do is we're going to show off some of the tokens that Casey has made recently for our tier subs, plus other tokens that she has saved up in her sketchbook and are ready for distribution if somebody wishes to claim them. She also does sell them, so you don't have to be a Patreon to get these nice tokens. And if you see something on screen that you want, let me know, and we can make some for you and ship them out to you and just give you a simple charge. Most of the tokens I'll be showing range from prices of $3 to $5. They're not crazy expensive tokens. But that's what we're going to do. And so I have a whole scene set up with a whole bunch of tokens that are just going to be popped up. And that's what we're going to do. Currently, right now, the wife is out so wonderfully getting gas. She just got off work, and so she's filling up her tank, and then she'll be rolling in. The goal is to start the draft at 6:30 or 7. I told her 7, so that's probably what she's going to start leaning towards if she wants to change her clothes or put on a nice outfit and just extra prettify herself for our wonderful viewers. But that's the plan there. And after we just scroll through these cube cards, we're going to play a little bit of standard just to fill the time. Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. I mean, I usually write down people's names. Sometimes when people win the giveaway, they don't give me their name, and I mean, anonymity is something that I completely understand if you want to keep your privacy. And so more recently, I've just been writing down people's Twitch and Discord names just to keep things simple and uniform. If, like, in the future you prefer to have your actual name written down, I can do that for you, but I think it's fun. I think we all have this alternate persona that is our Discord, our Twitch names, and it's who we are. It is a part of us. So I like it. That's what I've been enjoying doing. But if you prefer to have your human birth-given name written on the envelope instead of your Twitch names, then I can do that moving forward. But yeah, so if you haven't seen it yet, this is the Arena Cube, and this is what we are going to be playing today. Wife, like I said, should be home around 6:37 at the latest, and she's going to be drafting us a deck today. She's only drafted twice before on stream, so if you were here and saw that, thank you for being with us back in the day. And she kind of is starting to understand Magic. She understands the curve. She understands color fixing. She understands trying to keep a deck reasonable and not just picking like, ooh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. But she still needs help with cards that synergize together. She doesn't know the format. She's not going to be looking through this. She's going to be drafting blind, if you will. So she doesn't know what cards are coming, but she also doesn't know what cards work well together. And so that's where you guys come in to be able to help her out. And the beautiful thing about Cube Draft, I believe, is that it's not timed. If it is timed, then throwing her in deep. Because so far she's only done untimed and drafting against bots. That way so that she could communicate with chat and see what everyone is trying to suggest for her, and also have time to read all the cards if she needs to. But I'm sure she's going to be a little bit more leaning on the chat for this, because she's seen me draft Ikoria, and she herself has drafted Ikoria a few times, so that's where she's more comfortable. Oops. Let's just double check here. Let me know, chat. Has anybody in chat drafted the Arena Cube, and do you know if it's drafting against bots or if it's drafting against people? I see here it says average queue time under a minute. Does that mean that we're actually like it's actual people draft, so we have time limits? That might be a little bit wild. If it is that, then it'll be very pertinent that I'm not dropping many frames. And right now I am dropping 8,257 frames. Oh my gosh. So it'll be extreme. It'll be pretty crazy if that's what it is. If that's my understanding of why average queue timer's here. For people that can't see because of my camera in the way. Here it says average queue time under 1 minute. So because of that, I'm guessing that it is drafting against people, not against bots. So it'll be a little bit of a wife draft and a little bit of, I guess, random draft too if she doesn't pick one in time. I'll prep her. We're going to be kind. We're going to know that there is most likely going to be cards that gets drafted into our deck that she didn't pick, and that's okay, because that's just part of the fun, part of the challenge of building a deck from whatever cards we get. So, yeah, that is the rundown basic idea. Wife draft at 6 or 7, depending on as soon as she gets home and in here. And leading up to that, we're just going to be playing some standards. So I'm going to throw up my decks here. And I'm going to let you guys pick what deck we play. Do not choose lands, because lands is literally a deck that's just 60 lands. The whole purpose of this is because I've seen challenges that are, make 25 land drops. And instead of just playing in a normal game of Magic, if I'm tired or I really just want to get the gold and get the experience to move on, I'll just play a land every turn and end the game. Give somebody else a win, make their life happy, and then get the land count. So don't choose that. Depending on what deck you guys choose will also depend on where we end up playing the deck. Because some of these I will not play in ranked, but some of them are just kind of fun and wild builds. So whoever chooses a deck in chat first, that'll be the deck we play. And we will go from there. So make a selection. Anything you see. Anything you see. And we'll go from there. Looks like one of my friends took my car to go get filled up with gas as well, so now I have a full tank of gas. That's very kind of him. If we don't have a deck selection in the next minute, I will make a selection just to make it easy on people. Also to make sure that nobody accidentally stepped away. Where's my viewers? Where's my viewers? But yeah, so definitely wife draft will be at 6:30 or 7. So I'll jump on. I haven't played 4-color cyclers in a while, so I'm gonna choose that deck for now. Play some singleton, some best of one, and we'll get some rank in there. I think currently you are. I told most people about the wife draft to be at 6:30, so the main event actually happens at that time. It's mostly up until 6:30, 7 o'clock that it'll just be me messing around. But currently it does look like you're the only viewer right now, so thank you so much for being here. I don't know. People might be busy today. But yeah. So let's play some cyclers. Let's just discard, draw some spells, and then hang out until the main event starts. Go ring on Basil, you know? Shoot him the old text. Be like, where are you at? Why aren't you hanging out with us? Get him in here. And we'll have people popping in. Alrighty. This hand is loose. One lands, I think, are almost always a trap unless you have a Cycle Fox. She's home. I heard the door. We might actually be able to start this sooner. So we're going to mulligan. I guess we'll keep this because it has the one land on the Fox. And I guess we'll keep the other creature too. And we'll see where this can take us. Let's hope they don't have like a cheap removal spell. A cheapish removal. Oh no, they're milling down. Oh no. We're currently at, I think, Diamond 4? Yeah, Diamond 4. So we have, I think, 10 days to get to Mythic if we want to get the extra packs. But I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it at all. Uh-oh. Alright, let's cycle. Try to draw a land if we can. Nope. We'll smack in for 2 here. We could potentially leave on defense here, but if they play another Fervent Champion, then we feel bad for not getting in an attack here. Plus, we are an aggro deck, very much like our opponent is. So, perfectly fine taking an extra damage here. And I'm glad that they removed the top card of our deck for it not being a land. But we still didn't hit one. Land me. Give me the land. Perfect. Alright, and at this point we will stay back. Because we have a decent blocker. Barring a shock. It all kind of depends. Jolly Reaper, thanks for popping in. Welcome and joining us today. We're currently playing just a little bit of standard to fill the time clock. My wife will be doing a wife draft as soon as she's ready and willing to pop in and say hello. Sometime between 6:30 and 7 we're going to start. We're going to be doing a cube draft, and figured, that'll be fun, so why not? I'm going to start getting on the aggros. Let's, that's sad. Let's hope that they don't have a shock here, and let's get the Richer out of here. Take some damage. We're also going to be doing a Patreon. Oh no, are we dead? Our foxes. Oh boy, that's spooky. Man, we're just not hitting our lands here. Embercleave is a problem. Problem and a half. But we'll keep on trucking. Man, just not hitting our land drops. Yeah. Get in for 3. And the turn here. Yep, so after we play this game, I am going to check on the wife unit, see how things are going, and potentially just get right into the draft straight as that is. As soon as she gets in here, we're going to do a quick little advertisement, and then we will get going with the draft. Pretty sure we're just dead, because this is 6, and if we block these, yeah, we're dead. All right, well, anyway, that's just a quick little rundown, and I'm pretty sure we're at the bottom of Diamond. Now we are. Okay, so we're not going to be going back pretty much anyway at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to check on Casey, see what the final plan is, and then when we come back, I have a little promotional advertisement for you guys about our custom tokens that we create, and then we're going to go right into the wife draft. So stay put for just a little 5 minutes, and then we'll be able to get this right off and going. Instead of just waiting, we're going to take the initiative. So let's see here. Why is it not there? That's odd. All right, so we're going to go back to this. We're going to make a little edit. And we'll be right back. We're going to do a cube draft as soon as we return. So sit, blit, tight. All right, so Casey's here. She made little corn doggies. They're the breakfast kind. So she's going to be popping in. She's just getting herself situated. She's finally home. Pop these in the microwave, and then she's coming in. So she'll be in just a second, and we'll be doing a little bit of promotional. And then right after the promotional, I'll leave the floor open for any questions, and then we'll hop right into the Arena Cube Draft. So let your friends know, get everybody involved. I am going to try and help her very minimally, and this is your guys' opportunity to help her. So definitely be active in chat, because I'm pretty sure it is a timed thing. And we'll just hop right over to the promotional page here, and I'll start talking about the Patreon a little bit. For those of you that don't know, I have a Patreon. We have a beautiful member of our Patreon squad here in the chat with Shannon, who has been a sub, I believe, for about a month now, and we've done 2 big Patreon giveaways, and she's actually won both of them. So she has a lot of luck in her, and I'm glad that she is on the stream, because I'm hoping that transfers over to me and the games that we play. But we have 4 different tiers for our Patreon. Our first tier, for only $1, gets you into our private Discord server, where you can chat with me, with all the other people in our group. That's where I give advice. You can send deck text to me, and I will help you tweak them. I am at your disposal to make your gameplay better. At our $2 tier, which is tier 2, you have the aforementioned Discord server, plus you also get entered into our random giveaways, like Shannon is in. Most of our Patreons are in that little pile of people, and that's where we give away packs, 1, 2, many, and depending on the number of Patreons at the time, we could give all the way up to a box away. So that's something to definitely look into. Also, you get a signed Hymn to Truck token by me. I still haven't got my last shipment in, so if you are a tier 2 sub currently, sit tight, they're coming. I will be able to get your tokens out to you. At tier 3, which is our $5, you get everything mentioned before, but you also get the right of taking 15 minutes of my stream for you, to where you submit a deck tech to me, I'll help you fix it, just like on tier 1 or 2, but I will also show that to the stream, and that'll take like 15 minutes to give a proper deck tech, to share your creation with all of my followers, and then I'll also record that portion and put that onto YouTube for the entire world to see. So I will be your avenue of getting your creations out to the general populace. So that's our tier 3. And then our tier 4 is what we're going to be talking about today. You get everything that was mentioned before, but you also get entered into the ability to get a free custom-made token every single month. And what that means is you can tell me as much or as little information as you want about a token you want, and then my wife Casey and I will brainstorm ideas for your token, and then she is the wonderful artist that will draw it up, color it, and then we will ship it out to you. If you are inside the United States, shipping is free. If you are outside of the United States, we'll be talking about a little bit of different shipping costs, especially with the fact that shipping is through the roof for international because of all the issues with coronavirus and most of our international shipping being taken over by the need for PPE or cleaning devices and hospital stuff to be a priority of shipping back and forth. But for now, that's how that is. And as soon as Casey gets in here, which will be any minute now, we will start showing you some of the tokens, and she will talk about them, kind of explain why she made them the way that she did, and just in time, here she is. So I didn't prepare her for this portion, but I took a snippet of the last few tokens that she has created, and they're going to be popping up on the screen, and then she's going to explain the token, and you'll be able to see it. At some point, this will be covered up, and when that does, we'll go, oh, and you just won't see us anymore, because I got the whole screen filled up. But let's try and see if I can remember the order I put them in here, and we'll start with this one. So, Casey, tell me, what is this?
Okay, so that was a custom order that somebody placed where they wanted all of the different colors for Magic to be represented by a specific Eevee. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. Leafeon is green, Umbreon is black, and I think that's called Sylveon, I don't know. The pink and white one is the white. And then Storm is a combination of all the colors, and I unfortunately don't have the space or the talent to draw like 7 different Eevees on one card, so instead we just made that Pikachu in an Eevee costume.
Yeah, so these were suggested by one of our friends because they wanted to have storm counters and mana counters for their storm decks for like EDH, regular Magic, and this way, instead of having like dice and remembering, okay, this number on this D20 is for green, and some people have like a green D20, you just simply set the dice on top of the colored token, and that's just an easy and fun way for you to keep track of how much of what mana you have. And then, of course, the storm counter, always important. Instead of just having a little notepad where you're writing ticks and keeping track of your storm for the turn, this is a artistic way for you to simply just put a dice on a token and enjoy an Eevee-filled Pikachu event and draw some eyes. But yeah, so these are the unsleeved versions, but these are the finished drawn and colored ones, and I think they're pretty fun. Each of them have so much emotion. I think this guy is like, so, you know, is what it is. And there's all the other Eevees in here too, so you'll get to see all of those, and we'll just kind of pop things up random. But I'm just picking random images. I don't remember where I put them, but bam. Yeah.
I'm eating.
So there's.
You told me I would eat.
So there's the blue and the energy one that she made. That's in the same pile. These are the uncut, unedited versions. They have not been cut out yet, just like these have been. Wapow! Oh, and here we go. We have been covered up. Bye bye, world. Oh no. So, Casey, can you explain these tokens?
Yeah, so those are worms, and fun fact about these is the first time I was told to make an order of worms, I didn't know that they were spelled with a U, so I literally spelled it with an O, and I put them in quotations so it didn't look like I was accidentally spelling it incorrectly. It looked like I was doing it on purpose, and this one I obviously just didn't care. I was like, whatever, take it. It's incorrect. But, so it's pretty self-explanatory. We have your Death Touch and your Life Link, and the Death Touch looks like a little ghost because he's dead, and the Life Link looks like a little angel because it's less threatening than a ghost. So there's that.
Yes, it is. There it is. So these are, for if you don't know, the Wormcoil engine tokens. And when we showed the tokens to the person who purchased them, he actually loved the fact that they said, like, worm with an O instead of worm with a U, because he thought, ha, that's a little extra tilt factor. And so we thought, okay, that's fine. And so now if you want them to be spelled with a U, they can be, but I personally prefer them to be spelled with an O because it's kind of funny. But yeah, so those are those. Let's throw up the next one here. This one, yeah. So let's enlarge this guy. Woo!
So
woo! Schwans.
For this guy, that one I actually did purposely put in quotes because because Mark told me to draft some of these like randomly just because, like, nobody has custom ordered any Swan tokens yet. So if you want to order custom Swan tokens, we have these 2 in the bank. Like, legit, they're still here. Anybody can order them. But when he first told me that there were going to be Swan tokens, I was like, okay, I want to draw the Untitled Goose Game guy because I think it's really funny because goose memes are just, like, they hold a special place in my heart because I hate geese so much and think they're so funny to make memes about. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to draw them for Swan tokens. I have no idea what Swan tokens actually do other than they say flying, but I just felt the need to draw geese instead of swans, so that's the reasoning behind that.
Yeah. Fun fact is that there's not that many actual Swan tokens that are produced by Wizards, and so they're a little bit rarer. and they usually go for a higher price, and you have very limited options of what your Swan token can be. So if you want a specific type of Swan token for your Swan Song instance and counter spells, let us know and we'll be able to make something for you. But, these are great. I love the choosing war over peace. I just think it's, I think they're perfect for Magic and whatnot. So these are not finished yet. These are just kind of chilling in the scrapbook because, like we say, we'll throw down random ideas like, hey, why not make a Swan token or make this, and just to fill up our portfolio. Because whenever I do travel around for GPs and larger tournaments, I'll take the scrapbook with us, and sometimes Casey's there with me, and we'll be able to show off the tokens, like, hey, maybe I'd like to purchase these, and kind of unofficially set up a shop stand, if you will. So yeah, anybody who wants to even just suggest a token that you think would be cool to add to our portfolio, we're always taking suggestions, even if you aren't just purchasing them, and we'll put that in our back pocket and potentially draw them up for you. And if the time comes that you do become a Tier 4 Patreon, then you'll be able to get that token for free. Let's see what next we got here. Bam! So here's that, I believe, the finish. We'll hide these for now. The last of the order. So for our Tier 4 sub, his name is Doug. he asked for one of each, so you can have all the different colors of mana plus storm and colorless. And so this is the final two for that. What we do is for our Tier 4 Patreons, you get one free token every single month. And he said that I'll just be a Patreon throughout the end of the year at least. And so we just drew up all his tokens for every month that he gets one for free throughout the end of the year, which happened to be exactly 8 months. And here are all of his tokens. We've actually shipped them all out. We're just going to give it to him in advance because we're good and kind people like that. But yeah, so that's the tokens of the Eevee variety. Let's get the Swan Song back out here. We'll keep the Pikachu showing because I love the Pikachu. And I think we have one more. Boom! This guy.
Yeah, okay, so that one is my favorite one. And it actually, unfortunately, wasn't my idea. I wish it was, but I was at a tournament with Mark this one time, and I saw somebody else was using a goblin card. It was in his deck, and it was a significantly more detailed version of it. But it was basically just a picture of David Bowie, because obviously if you've seen Labyrinth, he's the Goblin King. It's one of the many roles that the things he's done that he's famous for. The whole movie has a cult following. It's super good. So I wanted to try my own hand at making a Goblin King for a Goblin card. So I had a lot of fun trying to figure out how to do that. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out because I am not like a portrait person at all. I'm very much a cartoonist, so I wasn't sure how it was going to look drawing a real person in cartoon form, because that's not something I really do. But I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm really happy with it. And I would love to make more of those, so please order a David Bowie Goblin card.
Yeah, and so if you want to have this exact copy, this is this Goblin token actually was a Patreon giveaway too, for our Tier 4, so this was a free token this one got by being a Tier 4 Patreon. So we could definitely make it again. We could make more of them if you want a different position for the David Bowie to be in, then you can. If you just want a David Bowie token drawn as a different character from a different show that he's been in, since he's played so many different roles, we can do that too. But yeah, so I just wanted to take the moment and share this with you guys so you can see what our token creation is all about. I think it's fun. I think they're gimmicky. I think they're cute. And definitely worth your time. So one last time, just so that you know, if you're a Tier 4 Patreon, that means for a mere $10 a month, you get one free custom token every single month, and you get to say however much you want about your token or how little. You could say, hey, I want a squirrel token, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, sweet. And then Casey and I'll just draw you a squirrel or draw something we think is cool. Or if you say, I want a squirrel that is an arachnophobe and is looking at a spider all like, oh no, then we'll try our best to draw you scared of spider squirrel, because that's what I am. So, yeah, that's our little token thing here. Definitely consider it. Check out our Patreon when we go back up to the gameplay scene. That's in the top right corner. So go check that out. See your different tiers. But this is what you get. This is the golden gem, the golden goose for our tier 4 Patreons. So yeah, that's our tier 4, and that's what we're going to be talking about and pushing throughout the stream today. But we're here to see Wife Draft. So Casey's going to be doing a Arena Cube Wife Draft, and she's going to need all your guys' help. So help her. It says that there is a queue timer here, so I'm assuming that we're going to be drafting against normal people. I haven't done this cube draft before. I don't know if it's timed or not, but that's what she's going to do. And also, we're going to be speaking at the fact that we're doing a Patreon bonus today. What we're going to be doing is, if anybody who becomes a tier 4 Patreon today will just simply get a free pack of Magic the Gathering from this pile of packs that we have just kind of sitting out here. So if you're not a tier 4, consider it, and you get yourself a free pack just for entering. So yeah, it looks like it is timed with people. So we're all gonna help. I'll be here just to kind of aid Casey a little bit, but it's mostly going to be her draft. I'm going to be scooting off the side. I'll let her take center stage, if you will. And we'll draft. So, Casey, what this means is that there's going to be a timer on the screen, and you have until the timer runs out to pick a card. So you'll have to read them as fast as you possibly can, follow chat as much as you can, people in chat, post quickly.
I thought you said follow Chad. I was like, who's he?
Chad is the name of our...
Who's Chad?
Chad is the name of anyone in chat. Oh my gosh, why is this so loud? Let's turn this down.
Chad says we have an echo, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. Well, let's look at that just for a second, see if we can fix that. Talk.
Oh man, I don't
Entertain.
Are you not entertained?
I feel like the webcam might act. So the echo would mean that the mic and the webcam are both also picking up.
Doesn't it always
sound.
Do that though?
Ooh, we're big. Audio and video features, effects, defaults. I don't know if that works or whatnot, but we'll see if like the echo goes away or not. But that's what we got. Yeah, well, a little bit of the sound.
If it doesn't go away, sorry, we're like this. Please don't unsubscribe.
So just a little bit more. We want mostly just to be music, but we do want to hear some of it to enjoy the beautiful ambience. So yeah, we're gonna hop in. Let's all do this. Now this is a card pool of cards you haven't really seen, so it's not Ikoria. This is just all the cards, so it's brand new. It's not new, but it's new to you, if you will. So there might be...
I'm not gonna know what anything does. At least with the other one, I knew what the cards kind of did. Yep. Now I don't know what they are, and I have no time.
Yes. Yep. So that's gonna be a fun.
You're gonna lose all your games with this deck.
We're gonna see. I'm going to try not to help, but if I need to help, we can. So one of the best things that you can do at the time is single click something. So single click a card and then start reading them all. That way, the card you at least selected because you think it looks beautiful will make it in there.
That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get pretty cards.
All right, but
we're just function, just like me.
So we're gonna spend the coins here because that's I would only suggest spending coins for cube draft since all you get is coins and maybe some cards, and they're just like mostly uncommons all the way up the chain. So it's like doesn't seem fantastic, and they're also not in standard cards, so it doesn't seem like a great investment. But we spent the money. We're gonna hop in here. I will give you the mouth. And I will, I guess, help her a little bit here, but she'll have the final say, and if she does well enough, then maybe we'll do another where she just drafts on her own. Okay. So here's all the cards we got.
Look at him.
Yep.
It's Mike Wazowski. Okay.
So when he enters the battlefield, he draws a card. So he kind of replaces himself. It's a fine card. I'll actually go through this. So this is a 5-mana big flyer that you have to play 5 colors in your deck to do, which can be pretty hard to get off.
Oh, then we don't want that.
This produces 1/1s. What type of deck do you want to draft? Do you want to draft something that's like big value, beat your face, big spells, little spells? What are you feeling?
Like beat your face.
Like aggro.
Like aggressive.
So you want to build something
25 seconds on the clock.
Aggressive.
You gotta help me pick something aggressive.
So
the red ones all look aggressive because it's like the Fire Nation.
So I'd probably
That's
say
Earth Nation.
Legion's
Earth Kingdom, sorry.
Legion's Landing I think would be a good start for
Yeah.
an aggro deck. Outside of that, if we see Banefire come back around, that might be neat. So double click to take it. But just single click is at least it's picked it for you. So we're white, we're kind of aggressive-y.
Ooh, a mace.
This down here seems really nice.
Aw, heroic reinforcements.
So that creates 2.
They're a team.
So that creates 2 guys and also gives your team a big boost. So that's pretty good in a go wide strategy if we're trying to be aggro. Let's see what else we got in the pack that's nice. If we are going to go red-white, then Clifftop Retreat is something we might want to get on the wheel. What else we got?
Sure.
No, don't take it. It's good to potentially get big leader. I would say I would choose Venerable Knight or Heroic Reinforcements. The Mace might not be good enough, so pick one of those two. The Reinforcements or the Knight.
Let's go with the Venerable Knight.
Okay. Alright, then we're in this one. So the only cards that are just terribly great for aggro here are You're Covered Up This Green, Unbreakable Formation. If we wanted to go black, we could take Crypt Breaker. I also like Nightpack Ambusher. Nightpack Ambusher is a fairly good card. So if you want to go white-green, you can get a Flash Wolf.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. That'd be cool. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, we did get a green-white. I like how you kind of zoomed in on that. You're learning. Oh, I didn't even see the other cards.
Well, it's too late.
Thalia is a really good card for a human deck. Let's see what else we got in here.
Can you have humans and creatures? Oh,
Cathartic
reunion.
Since we're building a aggro deck, that means we're going to want to pick a lot of creatures. Meta with
so
a book,
no
thanks
people.
for... What?
So no people? Or,
We
like,
wanna
are
draw-
people bad?
No, we want to get creatures. So I would say Thalia is probably our best creature here, and
Okay,
we want
so
to
humans
wheel...
are creatures.
Yeah. They see how it
Okay.
says creature there?
Yeah.
So one click on Thalia. That way we have her select if the time runs out, and we can think until the time runs out. Hanged Executioner makes 2 creatures for 1, so that's very good. It's also
Ooh.
removal. And then this guy is just a really good 1-mana 2/1 for aggro's sake. So we want to wheel one of those 2, but I think Thalia is probably a good pick.
Cool, because we ran out of time.
That's fine. A lot of really interesting things here. I would say our choices are either Winota or what's the black cards?
Agonizing. Me
It
after
hurts.
making a life decision.
It hurts. I'd probably say that Winota probably is our best bet. So single click on Winota. I don't know if we're going to go into Naya, but everything else is a little bit too dependent, like double reds. What she does is whenever you attack with a non-human, you get to flip over cards from the top of your deck until you hit into human. So if you attack with your wolves, you could potentially get some of our Vulnerable Knight or Thalia.
Wow.
So that could be good. So we could take like a Winota deck and we could play with that in mind. And Chandra's Acolyte of Flame works really nicely with Winota. So let's see here. So we're in white, green, and red. And we want to do prioritized creatures. So there's 2 creatures on here that I think are fantastic. We have Gruul Spellbreaker
Okay.
and Alseed. What's the difference in what's the difference in rarity here? What rarity is this?
I don't know.
What's better, gold or silver?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say gold. So
Right.
let's go with Gruul.
It also kind of works with the Winota plant since that is a non-human. And it's just a good aggro creature.
Oh, look at the little creature.
Yeah, so what does this say it do? What does it do?
Deals damage.
Equal to...
The number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard.
Right, do we have any instants and sorceries, or have we been only taking creatures?
Only doing creatures.
So we want to pick up a creature here. Probably Raw Luna. He seems to be the best here. I like it's kind of like pseudo removal. Hey, and we're back to the pack that we started in. So legendary sorcery, what that means is you have to have a legendary creature out in order to cast it. Do we have any legendary creatures? Take a quick little look. It'll say like if you hover over it.
We don't have time.
See, like that's a legendary creature, that's legendary. So we do have some.
Oh.
So our choices
guess we
are
could
either
do-
this or light up the stage. Are the other two we can do.
I feel like we should be going legendary.
Okay.
Go big or go home, you know?
All right, then we're in here. Hey, it came back around. The best thing about heroic reinforcement is it also makes non-humans, which are better with Winota. So it looks like our colors are open. Yeah, it's definitely the best
I
pick.
think. Heroic reinforcement, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. I would say either the... Savril, thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for being our first subscriber on the channel. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. We will share our love with you. If there wasn't 7 seconds on the clock, we'll get to it. All right, put down. I would say probably take the Triome.
Where?
Oops. What did we take? Oh, we took the Scrooge of Krug, but that's okay. There's
Yeah,
only one.
I didn't see anything that said Triumph, so I panicked and just clicked on something that matched our colors.
There's only one thing in this pack that matches our colors.
What?
Wait, what's the green? It's green. There you go. Yep, that one. That's the only thing that's in our colors. 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 Perfect. All right, so it looks like our stuff is open. Ooh! Oh my gosh! Now we gotta
look
think.
Really fancy.
So History of Benalia is really good for aggro stuff, but so is Elspeth
I like the
Conquers Death.
stained glass look here.
So Elspeth Conquers Death is also really good, but you know it's
I
a
like
mythic,
that
so
too.
it's a little bit better. Fire Prophecy's good. So I think that I think that you're right there with your choice. I think History of Benalia is probably our best card in the pack, and we'll want to wheel like Elspeth Conquers Death or the Fire Prophecy.
That was stacked. We haven't picked any lands. We should probably start picking lands, right?
Well, let's look at the pack. We
Or
got
no.
time. So like at the beginning,
feel like-
it's only Rushy at the
I
end.
feel like it's a good land. It's in our colors.
It is. It is. And double green is one of our things that we're like looking into. But let's see what else we got in the pack.
Well, we have a red creature, so there's that.
I would click on the Grove and just have that, because if it's clicked,
Ooh,
that way if
Rugged
time runs out,
Highlands.
it'll pick it.
Gain life.
The reason I like Sun Petal Groves because it can enter untapped. The 5/5 Trample Haste is pretty good. I think the best thing that we really should take here is actually Pelt Collector.
Really?
Because it's a 1-mana creature, it gets bigger as we play things. It's a non-human that works great with Winota, and we'll just hope to get some of the lands back around. Ooh, really a lot of good stuff in this pack. So that's a really nice guy. Deals damage, gains 2 life, gives you
ability.
inevitability. I think that's a good pick. Outside of that, we'd love to see...
Me when I drink vodka.
Yeah. So Love Struck Beast would be something that we'd love to come back around, but
Oh, me.
We gotta wear the cloth. This is actually in reference to.
This is Beauty and the Beast.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that right away. I love that. Remember that time we were gonna be in that show and then it got canceled? Well, sad. You were gonna be in it. I was gonna be like ensemble because Mama's not a dancer.
Yeah, so
and it's a dance-heavy show.
Clothy's pretty good. Give him the cloth.
Ooh, legendary creatures. We'll click on that because that's creatures right there.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely hasty. It's really good. Probably the best card in the pack, honestly.
This one?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
I think you did a good pick there. I think we've led you down the path, and I think now you're getting to the point there.
Ooh.
There's one card in here that I really like out of everything else. I'll let you pick, and then I'll say what I think is right. I think the card that I like the most here is the Sunwing, because what creatures your opponent control enter the battlefield tapped, and what can tapped creatures not do?
I don't know.
They can't block. So if we're playing a aggro beat face deck, our creature can't simply play creatures to stay alive. They have to wait a turn. So I think that's really good for an aggro strategy.
Cool.
Synergizes. Oh my gosh.
It's Godzilla.
Big Zilla. So what this says is lethal damage dealt to a creature is determined based off of power, not toughness. So do we have any creatures here with higher power than their toughness?
I don't know. That
would be where the first number is bigger than the second. Just go for a quick roll down. Do. 1.
2. No, we only have 2.
So it's fine. It's a big boy. It's a top end.
Well, we don't have a choice.
So let's see what we got here. Actually, there is something we do have to take out of this pack. We need.
Is it this guy? No, he's black.
We need removal, and one of these things kills things.
The dinosaur? Does he kills this guy? Yeah. Makes sense.
So that's something we definitely have to do.
Experimental Frenzy.
Experimental Frenzy's...
Ooh, Cyclops Wizard.
Well, we have to have a lot of instants and sorceries in our graveyard, and we are not playing those. I would say Remorseful Cleric or the land are our best bets here. Either have a 2-1 flyer or some mana fixing. Either are okay.
We ran out of time. Nothing was picked.
Something was. It was the flyer. The Remorseful Cleric.
Oh, good.
It was the last thing we touched. So, probably the only thing we have... Slaying Fire is removal, or the Endraiser...
We need removal, though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, Woodland Champion. Dark Dweller.
How important is enchantments and artifacts, chat, in this set? How good is Gemraiser for...
we don't have time. We gotta...
this.
We gotta pick one.
I would say let's take the champion, because we have some token creators, and so that's fairly nice. Rowdy Crew. Oh, never mind, sorry. Not bad. I saw something else. Your choice on this one.
Pick the red guy.
Eek.
Is this even good?
Well, it's the only card we can play, so I'd take it. March of the Multitudes. Makes a bunch of tokens.
Which one's good?
I think it's good. Especially in an aggro deck. Hey, that guy's good too. Hey, Mad Woman with a Book. It's Ashiok. Sadly not in our colors. Dun 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 dun. Wah. Actually, there's not a lot of great cards in this. I would say either the land, Jade Light Ranger, a Boreal Grazer. Well, not a Boreal Grazer. I'd say either Jade Light Ranger or the land are probably... Well, Conclave Tribunal is actually removal. Right in the middle there. Outside of that, we do need to start looking into some lands after this, though. But removal.
I told you we need.
I know you did. You were right. You're the better Magic player.
No.
Oh my gosh. We got Sarkhan. Feather's not good enough in this deck, but Planeswalkers are nice. Pretty sure that's like the best thing out of the pack that we could take here.
Sarkhan or...
Yeah. I mean, Shivan Fire is removal, but it's a Planeswalker. How can you not take the Planeswalker? We'll figure out our mana later. We'll take the good stuff. Oh my gosh. Wow, we just keep getting good stuff. We're Kindling Phoenix.
Which one are you looking at? This one?
So all of the red creatures are fantastic. Like, all of the creatures are fantastic. That thing, like, you can't kill. The other thing, you can come back later. Rekindling Phoenix is a house, though, honestly.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh! Lyra Dawnbringer is really good. Oh my god. We just keep getting, like, good stuff passed to us. Tamika's alright. Direfleet Daredevil's really good. Hoplite's meh. But, yeah, that's awesome. And see, I got some Mythic. Generally speaking, the Mythic's way better. We are kind of an aggro deck, and so, like, we don't really want to be taking anything CMC 5 or higher, but it's a really good CMC. I think our curve's going to be fantastic.
Okay, we need land, so is it cool if I just pick lands?
Tranquil Thicket. Thick. Doesn't really...
Or do we want Blossoming Sands?
You want more dual lands, yeah. So that's definitely I didn't even see that down there. That's definitely one. Because this only produces one mana of color, where this produces two, and so...
And we gotta go with Blossoming Sands.
Oh my lands. Tristani? Look at that. We got all these mythics in color. Shoot. That card's good.
This one?
Yeah. Loyal Pegasus is also really good. Oh my goodness!
Where's the lands?
Tajik is so good. We're adding like all the great legendary creatures to like help us with our legendary stuff.
Cool, we have no land, so we're not going to be able to do anything.
We don't need to cast spells. Probably Planeswalker. What is this? What is Momentary Blink? Exile target creature control. Oh, it's just a blink.
Planeswalker?
Planeswalker.
Just give me a land, Forgotten Cave.
What is this?
We're gonna click on it.
When Imperial enters the battlefield, other target creature control gets +1/+1 flying. I'd take the spitter. Let's spit on. You want to spit on people?
We need land.
Right, but this only produces one color, and it enters tapped. There's mountains that do that. Removal.
This one?
Yeah.
We have no land.
Removal.
I don't know what that is. This guy?
Removal. I think our deck looks pretty good.
I need land.
They give you basics.
We have one land.
They give us basics.
We're not going to be able to do anything.
We just have to hope to draw the right
All these
colors.
creatures and nothing to do with them.
Guys, we did it. We actually made it to where we're waiting on others instead of people waiting on us. Oh my goodness. Why is it so hot in here?
I don't know,
Yeah, there's only one thing that's in our colors.
This guy?
Yeah. Probably not going to play him. Did the land come back around? See if there was a bunch of tap lands.
No.
Removal.
Is that this guy?
Just say kill.
I don't know. This one?
Yeah, deals damage. Land.
I guess we gotta.
What does that guy do? What does Cavalry Drill Master even do? Where's that? Enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+. That's a good aggro thing. Alright. Well, let me tell you, we got a lot of goodies. Let's get all of these out of here.
Why? We need land!
We'll be putting them in. We need to cut a bunch of stuff. So, Yeah, let's
I would get rid of Godzilla because I feel like we picked him just because, like we picked him for no reason.
I mean, he's a 7/7 with trample for 5 mana.
Yeah, but you made it sound like you weren't really that crazy about him, and then you were kind of just like, okay, whatever, because he's in our colors.
Definitely gonna take him out. Sarkhan is fine, but he's in the maybe pile, I guess, too. We started out being more white, but then we kind of turned into the white splash. So perhaps Dawnbringer is not gonna make the cut. Sunwing is fantastic. History of Benalia might be on the chop. Let's look at a more Gruul deck and see where that puts us. Just removing the Meteos. What is this guy doing? When enters the battlefield, draw 3, then discard 2 cards at random. Medium. It's perfectly fine. Let's see how, like, we have... How many humans do we actually have? Thalia.
I feel like we have a lot.
So we have 1, 2... I'm not counting her.
I guess we don't.
We have 2. So we'll take out Winota. She's not gonna be doing much.
But you liked her.
I did. I did like her. We might just have to take out white in general. And just go with a... So, like, we have a solid Gruul deck.
Merry Christmas.
Oh. We have a solid Gruul deck. Nice Gruul aggro that we could potentially do something white with. Is it worth splashing the white? I mean, we did get 2 white lands. So I think it's worth splashing our best potential white cards. So I guess I'm fine with a little splash. And then we just gotta cut 4. So let's see what we got here. Hounds is medium. So whenever 1 or more tokens enters the battlefield under control, what do we have here that makes tokens? Oh, we can take Crash throughout. We can take out Growth as well. I don't think we need Song either. I think that's perfectly fine. We have, like... I thought we had stuff that made tokens. I guess Tajik. Oh, this makes tokens. And then Tristani. Let's put Tristani back in if we're splashing white. Tristani is fantastic. I don't think we want to just put in the March of the Multitudes. But then we just have to cut 1 thing. What's our weakest creature to cut here? Might be the Rowdy Crew. Oh, Night Pack Armature also makes tokens. That's a fun combo. It's a fun combo. It might be... Well, I really like Arachnid. Blocks flyers. It might be Spitter. Might be... It's either Spitter or Runaway Steam Can, I think, in my opinion. So... Runner or Spitter, which cards should we cut, chat? Give you an opportunity to help out. I think everything else is in a fairly good spot. I think that's where we are. Runner or Spitter? We're gonna run or spit?
Spit.
We have 1 vote to spit. We have a good, we have a decent amount.
Votes, all 3 of you. Come on.
We do have a decent number of red cards in the deck, which do make Runaway Steamkin a little better. I think Steamkin might be the right choice, because Spitter's good if you go first and if you have it in your opening hand. But if you draw it late game, it's kind of medium. But But if you're going wide, Spitter late game can also be the over the top that you need to. Oh, we get the thank button. Ha! There's a thank button. It's cool. So there's that. No, it's pretty tricky. We definitely need to run 17 lands if we're going up to 5 drops. I think I'm gonna take out the Steamkin for now. We'll spit. We'll spit and then we'll just do an easy. Do we want to play Krug? Enters the battlefield tapped and doesn't untap until we play a historic spell, which we have some of, but nah. All right, so that's what we'll do. Let's just do the simple suggest lands and take a peek at what they're saying, just to keep things moving right along. I think we can go down to 3 white sources, 4. I think this might be right. I think this is fine. So yeah, all right. Here's the deck. Let's do a little snippety doodah action here. We'll save that. Whoop. Ooh, get out of my deck, planes. And then let's play some games. Let's play some games. Let the world know that we're drafting here. Oh, I guess I kind of got to put... Oh well. They'll figure it out.
Will they?
Fine.
Gotta put in the link.
Put in the link. That way everybody can come join us and watch this beautiful deck that Casey drafted all on her own.
Well...
Please be
It was
right.
mostly you.
Let's save that. Alright. So, let's play here. We'll save this deck and let's see how we did.
Did you need me for anything else?
I mean, if you had fun, we could potentially, after this, try one where you just don't have my help at all. You saw what I did.
Oh, man.
You had some good choices, like some solid picks running through it.
Yeah, because you told me what to pick 75% of the time.
So with this hand, we're not doing much until turn 3, but unless our opponent's on an aggro deck, oh, now we're doing something on turn 2, then we'll be alright. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Red usually means aggro. We'll keep red in our back pocket. Let's see what's going on here. Got the mono red. Oh, they're a defensive deck. So for this to be valuable, there needs to be things in graveyards. But otherwise, at some point, we'll have 7 devotion. Like currently we have 3. This will be 4 or 5. You know, then you'll be able to attack and do stuff. But once they start playing their instants and sorceries, like I know they have in their deck, then we'll start gaining life. So if they are a burn deck, then we do have an advantage. Oh, interesting. So they're going to start dealing damage to me now. Not cool. Most likely just going to play Heroic Reinforcements and kill... Oh, she just ticks up. Interesting. Okay. At that point, then, we'll play Gallia, grow our Pelt Collector, and we'll just kill Chandra. Give us food for Clothy. Oh, I don't have a second red. That's right. Oh, well. Get her low. Next turn.
When are you guys gonna start hurting each other, though?
What do you mean?
Like, you're both still at 20.
Well, I'm about to take 6 here, most likely. Happy?
No, because you're the one losing now. Choose your fighter.
No attacks. He has a 2/4. I mean, we just blocks both our creatures and nothing happens. This guy blocks as a 4/4 essentially, so we just lose creatures. We don't have an advantageous attack. But now we have an advantageous block.
Really?
Yeah. The most.
I picked bad creatures.
No, these guys are doing great.
Really? Because you're losing.
Yeah, but next turn we do better. Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2. Oh, that's white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As soon as we play another green or red creature, this guy comes online. We have a 4/5 indestructible. Next turn we make a couple 3/3s. We're gonna hit hard next turn. Chandra V dead. Hell Collector. Rude. Very rude. Killing my stuff. It's not what the game is all about. Actually, it is what the game's all about. But
A little bit.
it's okay. That's odd. If you're not going to attack, then why'd you should have done the other one. You better attack with them. There you go. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'll take 3. Yeah, I'll take 3. Alright. Ooh, that's pretty good. We got some value.
It's the Eye of Sauron or whatever.
Right. So.
Something like that.
We really want to kill Torbrand here. So. I think we just go all in for it.
I don't like how it's so quiet in the chat. You guys should tell us how you're doing this evening so that we can communicate with you. I don't know. Let's make this more lively.
Let's double check here. Whenever you attack 3 or more creatures, you may discard a card at random to draw 2 cards. So we're not going to discard a card at random, that's for sure. So 5 attackers, we're going to decline. Because we like both cards in our hand. And we want them to block with Torbrand. Block with Torbrand. Alright, good. Alright, and then we will finish off the brand.
Finish him.
And now there's a bunch of cards in graveyards for a Clothy to start. Be it a Man of the Cloth. Cleric Choke. Healing us. Did you miss that? Man of the Cloth. Let's see if we can turn this around now. For those that are just tuning in, KC drafted us a beautiful Naya deck here. No, you did, definitely. 100% on you.
It was mostly you.
Hey, they got a Sarkin too. They got like a 4/4 flyer.
If you ever do Ikoria again, then you can try to like throw me to the wolves and
Feel a little bit more confident
and see
about
if
the
I
Korea.
can do it. I mean, no, but that's the one where I actually like learned how to do it.
Oh.
So.
Ooh, interesting. We'll take the thing that deals damage and gains life. We'll save the mana for later. Oh wait, that's just lands. So, do we play our own Sarkin here, or do we ambush him? I think we ambush him.
Is that a creature? What is that? I want to know what he is.
He's a little spore critter. Spore. Brother. I think we play our own so if we play Sarkin here, we take him up, then they just deal damage to them. But at least we're able to attack with Clothy. Sure! We'll play our own Sarkin here. Just that. Don't laugh at him.
I'm sorry, it's cheesy.
Listen to them roar.
Give
it to us raw and wriggling.
Ew, I hate that too. Probably my least favorite line out of any line in any movie I've seen ever.
So we're just gonna be passing back and forth blows here. Bye-bye, Torbrand. That's sad, but that's fine. Alright, so I'll play the land here. So we'll lose our Sarkin, but that's fine. Just keeping their Sarkin low. They won't be able to make a Dragon. And then we'll flash in the Sand Pusher. Alright. Almost positive they Sarkin attack our Sarkin. Shooting themselves. Stop laughing at him.
But if there was like an anime about Magic the Gathering and it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! And they said stuff like this during the battles.
So you mean along the lines of where it's normal humans like you and me playing the card game anime, or as in anime about these characters? You said like Yu-Gi-Oh! So.
Like people playing the game, but they talk like that. Like, imagine a real person battling another real person and legitimately being like, a dragon never loses. Like, after an attack.
Pew pew pew!
And then there's like a whole theme song about chilling with the crew in the schoolyard.
And if you guys watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Casey's harping on me because I just recently rewatched the series.
And now aren't you watching like bicycle Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, or motorcycle?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
NASCAR.
5Ds.
NASCAR Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I've been rewatching the oldies. Oldies but the goodies. Let's see what they got. So now we just keep playing stuff, keep going wide, and if we don't play anything, then we just get Wolfie boys. Get rowdy.
Me and my friends. The rowdy crew. That's so cute.
Combos. What did he even say? Words make me. So they can get in for a chunk of damage, but we went on the backswing, so they can. Yep. We will eat Sarkon, gain some life, deal some damage. Well, not gain some life. We could play Rowdy Crew here. Magica. Have you guys seen the Let's see here. Let me attack first, and then we'll think.
Yes, that would absolutely be the main character's name. Did you see that? We're talking about the hypothetical anime in the chat.
Oh, Magica.
Yes, absolutely.
But have you guys seen the little parody of if Uno was an anime?
I saw like a comic version of that.
You know.
Are you talking about like a video someone made or like a meme?
No, it's like an actual short little video.
Oh, I never saw that. There was someone made like a comic that did Uno like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. And it was ridiculous.
You know. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And I see your card, and then I play the draw 2! Oh no, how did he get such a powerful card? You see, when anybody plays the draw 2 card, the next player has to draw 2 cards and skip their turn. Yeah, I loved that little Uno thing.
That's horrific.
You don't know! I've got it! The draw 4 card! Uh-oh.
You should be a voice actor.
Are we dead? I'm in danger. Am I in danger? I'm worried. They played a ball lightning! Oh no! I didn't do the math!
Oh, honey.
Okay.
What did you do?
So this is Menace. These things have... I have to do... I don't know if I'm dead or not. So 6, 9, 10, 11... I don't think we're dead, because these have lifelink, right? Oh, that's right. They don't have lifelink because this thing's around. So we need to kill this. So let's speculate on this, and then this, and this. And that deals us 4 damage, 8. That deals us 10 damage. We should be alive. Yeah. And that's game.
Isn't that?
Play this thing. Play this thing. Counter.
The rowdy crew. That's me and the boys.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. You did it. You made a smash face beat 'em down kicking. It's on YouTube channel Jello Apocalypse if anyone needs to check it out.
I might have to, because it sounds like ridiculous.
You know. It's definitely worth a watch. It is hilarious. Alright, we'll hop in. Game number 2. Arm hurts. Ow. I'm okay. I need like someone to support my arm. Nice. Alrighty. Alright, well we have all of our colors. We have a turn 1, potentially turn 2, turn 3. This hand is great. Guys, we have Tron in our opening hands. We have unlocked Tron. Should I play this entire game as if I was like an anime character?
Yes, absolutely, do it.
People are gonna be like, Joanna, like, what the heck is going on? I draw. I play my forest card, and then I tap it to gain its energy. It provides forest energy so that I can play my pelt collector. He's an elf warrior. You don't stand a chance. You be this person.
I don't know I don't know how any of this works.
You be like, you say whatever you want.
I don't know.
I play my mountain spell card.
You have to know what you're talking about.
Get in there, Pelt Collector. Take him down. I think I'm gonna take like the persona of Weevil from like the original. Your fiend artisan doesn't stand a chance against my Domri's ambush. Ha! Get him, Pelt Collector. Take him down. Get in for 2. Just like, like the old style.
Please, someone out there, I need you to, like, make a Magic the Gathering anime and employ this man to, like, do the voices for all the characters.
Huh. Clockwork Savant. You didn't even play it with Adamant. You're weak. I don't know, it was the first thing that came to mind. Let me work my artistic liberties. I play a forest card. Nightpack Ambusher. It has flash, but I'm gonna play a main phase so I can get a counter on my Pelt Collector. Go, Elf Warrior! Take him down. Oh man. I play the goose. I don't know. You be them.
I don't know how.
Just pick
you have to like know what you're talking about.
Well, you just say what they do. Like I said, I played Gilded. You just like pick a voice for them. Look, he's got flowing hair.
I'm so bad at voices. I have no idea. I can't do all these like different accents like you. I'm not talented like some of us.
I play Sunwing. Ha! Try blocking my creatures now, loser. Please stop me if this is too much, because I can easily see how this is too much. People are gonna like hop into the stream and be like, "What the heck is going on?" Like,
You're gonna lose followers.
This guy's way too into it. What's he doing?
I have no idea what's happening.
He blocked with his Clockwork Savant. I actually love, like, Clockwork Savant is like a really, really awesome card. I love it so much. Like, it's great. It's a 3-mana 2/3 that draws you a card if you play it right. Our opponent didn't play it right, but you know. Oh no! He killed my ambusher! Good thing my Pelt Collector will take his strength! And what will they do now that we play Godzilla? You know, like, that's something you would never have seen in the anime. Oh man. This game's already over, like... I'm sorry, OP, but there's always a chance, but your creatures enter tapped. You gotta have some fantastic removal. You know what? First of all, no gaining life. Alright? Then we're gonna play this thing, and then we're gonna make a token and let it... Sorry, you're not gaining life anymore! Then I'll play Woodland Champion! Then I'll tick down, make a token so that Woodland Champion grows! Get big! You know, I don't know. But that's game, as they say. 2-0. 2-0. Thank you for listening to my...
That was something else.
My Weevil impersonation from the OG Yu-Gi-Oh, if you will. The OG G-O, if you will. Sure tree. Thank you. Alright. So opponent's going first. This hand is medium. We really need green mana to start doing things. We do get to draw a card, but otherwise we're kind of just waiting. I'll mulligan this. Yeah, this is much better. This is much better. At least we start doing things on turn 2, and then we have a Kindling Phoenix. So we'll keep this, and we'll throw a Plains back. We'll draw land in before we don't. All right. If you guys want me to do more impersonations from old style Yu-Gi-Oh, let me know. and I will try to do my best impersonations of them. If you have like a favorite character in Yu-Gi-Oh, then we can do that. We'll play the spider since it can block the initiate. So who are your favorite characters from OG Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm gonna mute this so I can blow my nose. Alright, so our opponent is so far doing better than us. Quit doing better than us, opponent. That's rude. Probably gonna have to spend our whole turn killing this preserver. Yeah, let's get that out of here. Yeah. Can't let that get out of hand. Godzilla is, and yes, they both have similar roots. So I guess there's a chance. Let's see here. What else did you say? It's not a stretch to have the token main character have a Godzilla card as his blue eyes. Yeah. Very V possible. I like this. We could just get in here. Oh wait though, we'll get the Pelt Collector out there. There's no rush. Next turn we'll play Kindling Phoenix. The turn after that we'll play Tajik. We'll grow our Pelt Collector, get him big in the pants. And go from there. Oh my goodness. You got more lands than me, opponent. I got more colors than you, though. Karn? Let's see what he says. Oh boy, Ugin? Oh man, on Lava Coil? Dang, that gets rid of Rekindling Phoenix? Maybe they'll use it this turn, or... Dang. Man! Yeah, maybe they'll use their Lava Coil this turn. Shoot. I don't think I can play Rekindling Phoenix just into that. Alright, let's play Tajik. Let's try to do some damage to Karn. See what they do here. We have to make them use their Lava Coil before they kill our stuff. And by playing Tajik, they have to use their Lava Coil on him, so... Rekindling Phoenix is too good just to throw away like that. Alright, and at least now if they don't draw a land, they don't have the mana to play their Ugin. Oh, they don't get Ugin. You can have the basic mountains. Feel bad if they have a 6-drop in hand currently. Do you remember any features of characters that you enjoyed? Because I can work with that. Interesting. Tristan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge Series. The guy that kind of got left behind. Oh my gosh. Guys, they're playing our deck, but they're doing it better. Did he have a duel? I think he did. Like, against what? Against Joey? He dueled against Joey, I think? I can't, like... That's such an obscure point, and, like, it has so little relevance that it's, like... It's just a... It's in there, I know it, but I can't remember the specific details. Yay, you did get him. Nice. Alright, things are starting to get pretty spoopy. We're definitely on the back foot this game. We're getting out-grueled. Wow. We're getting so out-grueled, and they even had the escape to the wilds. Whoo, boy. It's pretty wild. Crazy stuff. Ooh, they're spitting. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Ugh, and we're just missing mana. That sucks. Alright, gotta get Karn out of here. Can't let that continue being a thing, but we're in a very, very scary and precarious position. Alright. We got a nice blocker at least, but they can play Ugin and kill it. That's one of the extra benefits of playing a whole bunch of multicolored spells, is it increases our chance of Rowdy Crew getting its counters. The background music is just so epic. Oof, my arm. With lack of support. So tired. Sleep.
Good
Opponent,
night.
you're winning. Why aren't you doing something? It's so weird that they're not playing Ugin. I think we gotta leave up our Night Pack Ambusher. Hopefully for some getcha value. You know, there she is. You gonna kill something? Pretty sure you gotta kill Rowdy Crew. Yeah. We're gonna take a bunch of damage here. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Tricky. So if we block here, we take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we can only play one more creature because of that guy. Yikes. I guess we got a wolf for wolf. This one might be a loss. We got out-grueled. It's something.
Move this so you can go back to the middle.
So we'll kill Ferostodon. Pretty sure we're just dead. Black, yeah, we're deadest. The most dead, but that's okay. Oh, we're the most dead. I'm not you guys, but it's 88 down here, and for some reason, the upstairs in my house is just hot. So hot. I got the thermostat set to 65, and it's just smoking. What's the win back? You gotta get to 5 wins. Let's keep on trucking. Yami did. The kid personality wasn't very deep though. When you got a voice deeper than your character development. Ugh. Alright, so this one we have removal spell into our big boom booms. We can try it. We have all three of our colors. We have a lot of low creatures. Let's see if we can draw into it. Yeah, and let's put card sleeves on. I don't know why I haven't been using, like, sleeves. Oh, and they mull? Okay. Alright, so that's very nice of them. We'll match their forest. Okay. So we answer their first, and then we play a really good threat. Okay, they're just ramping. It's an instant, okay. So we can kill something with toughness 3. Alright, so we can kill that. Let's see here. That's really good. That's really good. That is really good. Man, Vivian is very strong. Let's hope they don't have combat tricks. Oh, they might have something. Cool. So we got the mono green deck going on here. That's really strong. Oh boy. Ooh boy. I guess we gotta keep going wide too. No attacks. Ooh, guys, I got a phone call. Somebody called me. Who called me? What do you want? Pennsylvania? Oh, wow. They want to tell me about health benefits. I think I start playing creatures off the top of their library. Man, Vivian would have been like a choice card for our deck. All we got is Sirkin. That's sad. Pennsylvania, why you gotta be calling me? Potential spam? I don't think there's anything potential about it. Alright, get something nasty. Ooh, that is something nasty. Yikes. That is insane combos. Well, they got us. Not much we can do about this issue. Too strong. Very too strong. Oof. So what is this? You return target human. They ain't got any humans, so I will make that trade. I'm fine with that. We're so far behind. Yep, it is another throw towards King of the Kong. Gonna get another big creature. Oof. Yeah, this game's over. We'll see what they get and say the good games. Ain't no way we're coming back from this. Whew. Wrecked. Alright, 2 and 2. Man, that was insane. Alright. See if we can get this. 2 and 2. Let's hope that they don't have a lot of creatures. Scorch Spitter all the way. 10 turns. We're going up against Draft Dude. That must means that he does a lot of the draft. I will match your red, but I will also play a thingy. Opponents have definitely been thinking a lot. Let's see what they got. Simple 2-1. We could offer just a simple straight across trade. I'm fine with that. Nice. We'll just play Hatchery Spider here. No need to use Skewer the Now. Beautiful art. Yep, that's definitely worth killing. Let's get that out of here. Aggro time. Definitely want to keep on to their 2-1 here. That would be a reason, but this is a human though, so them baby beats, got that aggro. Oh my goodness. Trades around the corner. Let's take a look. What's coming? That's cool. I like that. We'll Tibble because I just want to kill the Mentor here. It's too much value. Yep. Don't need them playing things and drawing out of it. They're fairly low on resources. Yeah, sadly we didn't draft the right amount of cards to make Winona just worth being in the deck. Ton of non-humans, but not a lot of humans. So, I mean, I guess it's decent. We'll always have a lot of triggers, but we won't have a lot of result. Loxodaddy. Loxodaddy doing a ditty. Let's deal him a damage. Get him on the 2-turn clock with the things. And the next turn we got the wolf. Give him the ambush. And this deck is fine. There are definitely better Gruul decks, like we've seen twice already from opponents, but well, one of them was a mono green deck. Well, mostly green deck. Do they have the second removal spell? Because she coming back. Very nice. Alrighty. I will chump to keep Sarkin alive. Without a doubt. Oh, that thing can block Sarkin. Now I won't chump to keep Sarkin alive. Do I though? Yeah, I guess I do. Indestructible. They're not indestructible. You know what? Let's get him low. Flash in the wolf. Alrighty. Stonecoil Serpent's nice. Oh, light up the stage. Experimental Frenzy. Alright. Things could be spooky. That's a game. Oh, wait, no, that's reach. Keep forgetting this guy has reach. Let's put him to 1. See if they can go off here. Cool. They're going off. One more blocker. Ooh, I think that's a game. Man, close. All they need to do is one more blocker off the top and they stabilize. But not being able to gain life has its values. Alright, 3 and 2. We're trucking right along. Blasting through this league. Blasting through. Oof. Nope. Can't quite keep this one, but they're mulliganing too. I guess this is a better 3 red land hand. Alright, alright, okay. This is the world we live in. We'll throw the... We're 3-color mono red. Yep. Let them resolve their scry first before we kill it, so we don't alter their decision on their scry. We're mono red. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's white mana. They don't need to know. Now we can kill something with 4 toughness. We're not just gonna bolt them. Counterspell? Nope, Phoenix. Baffling End. Wait, that's illegal. This is CMC 4. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Uh-oh, that was sad. Poor guy. At least we finally have our mana. Everyone's got Koga, man. Well, you have to kill Tajik. Good thing this guy doesn't have reach. Near a tipped rung. That's okay. Oops all around. Alright, well, we can kill some. If they play something with toughness 4, then we'll feel bad. Alright, that's fine. It's toughness 5. But we should have lethal here, because that's 4, 8, 9, 10. So unless they get a land that gains them a life. And they don't. That should do it. Oh, they got something? Nice, nice. Okay, they're sticking around. They're sticking around indeed. See what they got. Red, white, blue. They could activate Golos. That's pretty cool. Should have played the Phoenix again. Playing the Gruul Spellbreaker here was wrong. What's your creature type? Are you a human? Here's a scout. No blocks. They survive. Ugh. If they gain life, we feel bad, but if they don't gain life, then we can survive and win on the backswing. So I don't think there's any reason to attack. So 7/5, we block. Yeah, it's a little bit too risky. No attacks. They need to be able to double remove Rekindling Phoenix. None of these things have reach, right? For some reason I thought Golos had lifelink. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that wouldn't even be an out. I think we got it. I think we got it. Even after punting a little bit, I think we got it. Oh. Yeah. Because we can still block and only take 5. You think of trample? They don't have red mana for shock. I mean, they could have like the black deal damage spells. But they have to kill this. Is that removal? I think we did it. Player interest on me. That was a close one. That was a grind and a half. Insane, but 4 and 2. Let's see if we can get that 5. Win our money back. That'd be ideal. What do you guys want? Do you guys want to see another cube draft after this? You want to go to Ikoria? What do you want to see? I do think I want to draft today. I do think that's what we want to do. Set is fine. Just need our second green source, and our hand is all set up. Flesh Wolf? Nope. Okay. Interesting. Salty. Ooh, perfect. That's nice too. Sweet. All right. Next turn we Flash Wolf, and then we have turn. We have a lot of good turns going after that. Shannon, go get Soaik. Go get Basil. We're playing against elves. They're ramping good. Aww. Removal. And the next few turns we're making tokens, getting our champion big. Taking a nap. He might be at work today. I don't know. Well, Biogenic Ooze is definitely really strong. Sure. This way gets rid of their creatures. This thing is just gonna keep growing, so I'll have to pay mana to start making another thing that grows. And the next turn we're dealing 5 in the air with our dragon unless they kill it. Kick'em Squeak'ems. That is a beautiful username by our OP. I keep forgetting we gotta set our sleeves up. And they can't attack us with these two because they're just gonna take a damage. And we have lethal on board too, so they have to kill something. They got something in their deck, maybe? Worm Coil Engine? A flyer. Okay. Well, that just does it. Yep. Awesome. We're doing good. We're trucking right along. Alright, so we got our 5 wins, so now we're just in the profit. In the profit. This hand is fantastic. So tell me, Shannon, what would you like to see next? What would you like to see? Should we draft another cube? Should we draft Ikoria? Should we play standard? Anything else you want to see? What are you itching for? What are you itching for? Another Gruul player. So Jund Vinaya. Jundrak. Just in time, Jolly. Well, okay. Jolly, send me some deck lists, and I will look into it. You send me some deck lists, and I will look into that for you. Do you have any goldfish links? And then we got the Slaying Fire now. We're doing 4 just by burn. Ooh, they're gonna have to sacrifice a land. All attacks. They're still going to 4. And we have blockers to stay alive. They have to kill us this turn. We also have, like, clothy damage. Should play Historic Teamer Omniscience. I mean, hey, send me deck lists. Send me deck lists. You're a tier 4. I can do deck text. Send me deck lists, and that makes it easier for me. Because if I'm just like, Teamer Historic Omniscience. Oh no, they took my burn spell. The Rube. Now what am I gonna do? That was fantastic. Like, we had the game and they just... mad. Yeah, I saw that you sent a Facebook message, but... it's not a link. It's just a list of cards. I can look at it, but I like pictures. I'm a picture man. I'll just take 4. I'm not sure what the right play is here. We just have to survive 2 turns because we have the damage here. Alright, all we gotta do is survive, and Clothy finishes the game. For sure, for sure. As I see that you're now online. Oof, don't think that does it. One, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, but I have 5 blockers. GG, Bourbon, GG. Alright, that puts us at 6 and 2. Let's see if we can get that 7. That 7 win. That's 7. And while we go into Game 7 here, I just want to talk about what the Patreon bonus is for today only. So you have until I say goodnight next. Not that last time doesn't count. If you become a Tier 4 Patreon, then in order you'll get to pick a pack from this pile. You tell me which pack you want and I'll give it to you. So think about that. Something for you to think about. Tier 4 subs, they're $10 a month. For $10 a month, you get access to our private Discord server. You get a signed Hymn to Trout card of any of the old styles, not the foil from the Vault version, but pretty much any other art style I have to give out. And you also get entered into all of our Patreon giveaways that we do throughout the months. So far, we've already done one this month. We'll probably be doing another, maybe 2 more this month. You get to send me deck techs and have them be shown on stream. Just for $1 a month, you get to send me deck techs and I get to work on them with you. But if you're in Tier 3, for $5 a month, you get all the aforementioned, but you also get to... well, I'll present a deck from you if you wish. And then for Tier 4... you get a custom-made token every single month. Once a month you get a custom token. So definitely something to think about, because it is a really good deal. The custom tokens alone range from 3 on the low end to 6 or 7 on the high end, and you get to say how complicated you want your token to be, so you pretty much always get to try and edge yourself towards the $7 token. Plus, you also get entered into free pack giveaways, and if you win 1 pack, you're already over there. Not to mention the value of my everlasting love. It's worth that. That's a back scratch down the road. You never know. I'll help you change your tire. So definitely worth it. Just 10 bones. Taking the pellet collector here? Or taking the only thing that can block it? I mean, we're taking it back anyway, so... Yep. Then next turn we get to play Tristani, go even wider, grow the dorks, and then if we draw a second red source after that, we can start doing Sarkin things. A second person on a Golos deck. Field of the Dead. Uh-oh. That's scary. Get that damage in, because next turn we are gonna heroically hopefully finish this. That's fine. Is there best of 1 historic, or is all historic games best of 3 now? Can't remember. I am unsure. I think we're gonna get that 7, because this reinforcement's gonna do work. Yeah. Even if they tick up, we got this. Even if they tick down, we got this. As they say in the books, that's game. So yeah, you don't need to have things in the sideboard. Beep-de-bew. Proud of them for blocking, though. And we did it! 7-2! So far, Casey has drafted 3 times. She went 5-3, 5-3, and 7-2. So whenever we draft a deck, she's better than me. Maybe she should just start up her own channel. Alright, let's see what our prizes are. We got 6,000, so we won 2,000 gold in all this time. And our cards are... Ooh, we got a couple rares. Dragon Egg. Radiant Destiny. And Drowned Catacombs is nice. So, some historic stuff. Alright, let me check to see if Casey's back from her walk. And we're going to take a short little break. I'm going to go to the promotion screen, and I'm going to leave up all these tokens here for y'all to look at and enjoy. These are the some examples simply of what you get if you are a Patreon of Tier 4 variety. So for $10 a month, Discord server, signed to the Turok card, entered into our Patreon giveaways, entered into the ability to take up 15 minutes of every stream, one per Patreon per stream. I'll do a deck tech for you. You send me your list, we can work on it back and forth, or I can just keep it verbatim and talk about it, give you a shout out to all your channels, YouTube, everything. And then you also get once a month of free custom tokens, so you get to say whatever you want. Someone said, I want storm tokens so that I can keep track of all my mana. And so we made Eevees for them with a storm counter of Pikachu and Eevee costume. We got Swan tokens, whatever you want. The mind is the limit. Tell me as specific or non-specific as you want, we'll make it for you. So I'll let you look at these. We're going to take a short little break here. I'm going to get a drink of water so that my throat doesn't die of thirst. And then we'll be back just in a few minutes. So stay put. I'll put a comment in chat so people that join know. And stay talking, just in case somebody pops in and wonders where we are. Let them know. And just be a moment. So sit tight. Alright, and we're back. Not only are we back, but I found out why it was so hot in here. Our fan was set to warmth, so it was spinning in reverse and sucking all the air out, so that's back. Always remember, guys, right hand rule. Wrist into the direction of the blades will tell you which direction the fans are blowing, so man, missed that one. So it looks like people are wanting to see Cube Draft now that she's got a better feel for it. Yep, we can definitely do that. She is 5 minutes out from her walk, so she'll be right back. And then as soon as she pops back in, we will do that. How about we play a game of Budget Magic? How about we do that? We'll play one game of Budget Magic. Would you guys like to see a game of Budget Cavalcade or Budget Auras while we wait for Casey to get back? Both are fairly quick decks, so I think that's perfectly fine as filler. So first person to let me know gets to claim it. Cavalcade or Auras. And we'll play that in ranked. They're best of one, so they'll be fairly quick games. And I'm gonna have me a protein bar, because I have a lot of calories that I still need to eat today that I've been very not hungry on. So first one throws it up there. Cavalcade or Auras? What are we playing? What are we playing today? Alright, so we have Auras it is. Setting my phone back up so that I can have my third screen, which is my phone. Let's play some Auras. This is the deck that we're going to play. It's fairly streamlined. We got Alseed, Healer's Hawk, Gingerbrute just as our main creatures. Healer's Hawk and Gingerbrute for their evasive nature. Alseed is a way for us to get in unblockably by giving protection if we're playing against a deck that's only got blockers in one color. And then we go into our God's Willing and Blessing to keep our creatures alive, because they don't have hexproof naturally, so we need to help them and be the second card to the Bogles theme. Then we go into our Auras. We have a +1/3 that taps a creature, +1/+1 that gives vigilance that we can play from the yard, solid footing, flash in, +1/+1, also lets us hit with our butt. Oh, thank you. That's funny. Here's the deck that we're playing. Alseed, Healer's Hawk, Gingerbrute, Glaring Aegis, God's Willing, Karametra's Blessing, Sentinel's Eyes, Solid Footing. In the 2-drop, All That Glitters, Sentinel's Mark. A very simple and streamlined checking delay. There you go. Streamline Auras deck. Still plays Luris. There's nothing else that we would want to play that's 3 or higher. Outside of maybe some removal spells, but then again, they're not permanents, so this is the deck, and so this is what we're going to run. Thank you for letting me know. Standard ranked Auras. We are right at the bottom of Diamond 4. We just got there a little bit ago, so a little bit of crinkle for y'all. Oh, this hand is awful. It is a awful hand. Mulligan. Better. Sticky. I'm enjoying a double chocolate chunk quest bar. Ginger beats. Opponents on the red deck. Been seeing a lot of mono red, and this deck can get above that if we gain enough life and get our toughness out of skewer range. No blocks. There you go. We have time. Let's keep running it through. A lot less people in a ranked best of one. Keep. Let's hope they don't have removal. Oof. I'm going to not play the Hawk here. Very likely that they have a Shock or a Domries. Get them. We'll gain all this back. Shock. That's rude. Man, we only have one thing that has flash. Alright. They might have us here. Removal early is our bane of existence. Aw. Another Hawk off the top. Gruul aggro has been seeing a lot of climbing of the chain. Really thinking. Look at my graveyard for. Delicious. We still have a chance. They don't have instant speed removal on Lurrus. We play Lurrus, we can go boom boom, body it, body it. Rob of the Rich is a mean card. Come on, land. Let's keep Larissa alive. We can make them big. We can make them big, but can we make them big enough? That I do not know.
You cold?
After this game, we're going to draft again. Same thing though. Cube, but now that you've had your feet dipped a bit. Alright, we have a plan. Ember Cleave will kill us. We need to fade the cleave. Yep. Yep.
Did you draft? Is this a completely new deck?
This is my deck.
Is it all white?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess the Hawks, they can't gain life from this. Alright, let's gain 21 here. Embercleave still might kill us? But I think we've gotten to a position where we're just too big. If you got it, OP. No blocks. Hawk is making this pretty difficult, so they're gaining out of our range. We gotta get him unblockable. I don't see how they win by, I guess, us decking out before they do. 5, 6, 7, 8. 26, I have just enough. Enough. Alright, what do we want, Dad? How much damage do we got? 23. 10. 3, 6, 7, 8. So 10, 11, 12, 18. 10, 19, 22, 23. 10, 19, 22, 23. We're dealing 23. Yep, that's one way they did it. So we'll gain a bunch of life, they'll gain some, and then they'll just have a whole bunch of 1/1s and a robber of the rich. Wow, and they had the shock too. Next level. Alright. That might be their way to turn it around. We're gonna need to draw a creature. Ginger Brute would be nice. Oh man, all that grind. I tell you, Annex is strong. Oh well. We'll have a fun little draft. Of course, it's funny because Casey always leaves right before it's her time. And then we have to call for her. She's like here up until like... It's like she sees me moving and then leaves. One, 14, 15, 16. We're not dead. Ugh. They have the shock. Wow. Oh well. Alright. Well. Just did not draw the creatures and they had the shock. That's rough. But anyway, yeah. So that's budget magic for you. Budget magic. But Casey's back, so let's draft. And it's all on you guys. I'm not going to help out at all.
You're shitting me.
Nope, I'll just watch. I'll watch and react.
Okay.
Once this is all lined up, hit like accept. It'll say like accept or ready or whatever.
Ready spaghetti.
So how you guys doing? How's everybody doing?
I'm doing swell.
Waiting on the last few people.
Just took a 40-minute walk.
Yeah. So things to remember is remember your curve. You don't want to take too many big things and not enough little things. I would try not to go more than 3 colors into something, but if you get enough dual lands that tap from multiple colors, then you might be able to go into more, but use that as it will. I would try to stick to 2 to 3 colors if possible. And remember your curve. Bye, guys!
Wait, you leaving? Oh, shoot. Okay.
No, I'm back. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, did the timer run out?
Yeah, there weren't enough people in the thing. Oh, why is it so tiny?
I got you.
Thank you. Okay.
Remember your timer.
Yes, okay. Okay, so he's a legendary creature. He looks like a good guy, so we'll keep him there just in case. We got some creatures. I think I want to stick with, like, doing creatures and, like, being offensive, because that's what I do best. Ooh, disfigure.
You have a comment in chat, but you can take it if you want.
Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant. Okay, yeah, I trust y'all. Ooh, we got Godzilla again. Eat to extinction.
His fingers even have teeth. If you look at the fingers even have teeth.
That's disgusting. I have no idea what artifacts do, but it's legendary, so I feel like I should, like, hold on to that just in case.
Just a precursor on what legendaries are. Legendary spells tend to be stronger than regular spells. You can only have one of each legendary out at a time. So, like, you can only have one, the Great Henge. If you had a second, the Great Henge, you couldn't play it. But you could have multiple different legendaries of different types. So... But yeah, creatures are strong. No problem being offensive. Big dumb creatures can always be good.
Yeah, we'll go with this guy.
So, yep. So, what somebody's saying is the Great Henge is good in a big green deck. When you play a bunch of big green decks, it's good to draw or take a bunch of things that give mana, so that you can get to your mana. That's just me helping out here. So.
I don't know how to tell if a card does that, though.
Well, it says tap to add mana, so technically that would do it.
Cool, then we'll pick him.
Which isn't leading. This is kind of teaching, but it looks like you're building yourself just a simple mono green deck.
So far, I mean, if anything wild comes along, then...
Yeah, just keep your curve in mind. You want to... Don't go too big, because then you won't be able to cast any spells till late game. You want to be able to line your curve up. The more creatures you get that say things like... Hover over it. Like tap to add mana of any type. Those are the spells that are really good in the mono green decks to just help you get to the big things. And then there's just great creatures.
I think we'll go with that guy because he was cool last time.
So there's no green creatures here, so now you get to kind of decide if you want to go into a second color. Or
looks like I don't have a choice because there's no green ones. This is like the guy who falls in love with himself.
Yep, from Greek mythology?
Greek mythology, it's Narcissus. That's where we get the word narcissist.
Narcissa. Narcissus? Or is it Narcissa? I think it's Narcissa.
It's Narcissus.
The actual name is Narcissus?
Yeah.
I thought it was Narcissa. Alright, well, sorry, I'm taking your time. You have 10 seconds.
We'll click him. Because I didn't really have the time to look at anything else, because I spent the whole time talking.
Nipple.
I was thinking that. I was literally thinking that. That's so funny. Okay. We'll click on it just in case.
So he's good for...
Looks like a good creature.
It's good for helping you play an extra land each turn to get to the late. Of the 3 green things, this ramps to play bigger spells. So this gets extra lands out of your deck early. This also ramps because you can tap it to add an additional mana. And then Fiend Artisan is just a one-trick pony. So those are your 4. You can use that if you want. Somebody says Castle is better.
Castle? Alright. Ooh.
Dinos.
Thrashing Brontodon. I love the dinosaur cards. We'll hold on to him. Ooh, but this is a legendary creature, and I have blue people now, so...
So that's good with artifacts. If you end up drawing a bunch of artifacts, then that card's really good. We have 1 artifact.
What about this? I think this might be good, because it's like...
He's very strong, but he has a 3 blue requirement, and our deck is mostly green. So it might be difficult to cast him. If we get the right mana...
I'll go with this guy.
If we get the right mana, we might be able to.
Ooh. There are trees. That's whack. that looks like a good card, so...
That, I mean, honestly, out of this pack, that might be my choice. The other thing I might look at would be Quench, because if we're playing blue, we could play like a green aggro deck and then just have a little bit of counter spell to keep our guys alive or whatever. But so what this card does is every turn you mill 2 and you can get a creature back from your graveyard. So it's a way to recur things that they've killed.
Cool. I feel like Woodland Champion was good.
So that's if you make a bunch of tokens. So far we have 2 things in our deck that make tokens. So that's something to consider. And then Beast Whisper is like whenever you cast a creature spell, you draw a card. So if we have a bunch of creature spells, then that's a way to refill our hand.
Creature spell just means creature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of creatures, so...
Okay. It is a 4-drop, though, so remember our curve.
I feel like I should pick this guy because it's blue and I need more blue cards, but like...
You don't need to, because honestly there's
I never do anything having to do with sorcery. Like, I have no idea what any of that does.
So what this one, well...
I have no time. We'll click on that. Yeah, there's no time. No time to consider. We're getting ourselves a creature.
Now remember, just because you've taken 1 blue card doesn't mean you have to play blue. There could be a really awesome green-white or green-red card that we find later on in the second pack. We didn't have a choice, so... We know for sure we're playing green. But, you know... Kabu's good.
I feel like I have human creatures and non-human creatures, but this is only
3 seconds.
I guess we'll do that.
Ooh, perfect. So we got our ramp spell back. Alright, we're doing things. And I would take the white card. Well, nah, not have to do it now. Alright, now we're back in it. We have time to breathe. We have a whole minute. Let's see what things do here.
I kind of want to get more blue cards.
So that's good if you have a bunch of instants and sorceries, which we have a bunch of creatures now, so that wouldn't work right. This is decent because if you have a board with a bunch of creatures, like you put +1/+1 counters on each of them, they gain vigilance and indestructible, so you just get a free swing with all your creatures. Riz is interesting because that makes a bunch of tokens. And then those are the best 2 green spells. There's only 3, so
I guess we'll go with that guy.
Yeah. Oof. That's a really good blue-green one. I'm done talking. I shouldn't be speaking. But the reason why that card's good is because it ramps. It ramps and it also is a really good threat.
Should probably get your charger or something.
Yeah. Ooh, another mana dork. Couple mana dorks.
What does that mean?
So it says.
Where are you seeing that?
It says tap. It says add 1 mana essentially.
I don't see that anywhere.
So like sacrifice a food, add 1 mana of any color. So it's mana ramp. So.
No.
Mana dorks are cool.
I guess we'll click because geese are evil.
It's a goose.
Exactly. Geese are evil. Like, you'll win if you have geese on your side. They have no mercy. They're aggressive as hell.
Yep. So there's a. Yeah. So this pack, like, there's only like 4 cards that continue. So you have a couple creatures, some lands.
Mystery. Is this golden egg, like, does it have anything to do with the Gilded Goose?
It has some flavor with it. The Gilded Goose can sacrifice it to add mana, but it's meh. Aww. Look.
Aww. Love-struck beast.
Yeah. In our colors, too.
We'll click on him just in case.
Domri's pretty interesting if we were to go into red instead of blue, but if you want to keep it the red thing. Plus Fire Prophecy is also removal.
I kind of like the green and blue thing going, though.
Okay. You could probably take the knight and move it into the sideboard. Since we're not going to play white.
You're my side piece. Again, I feel like I need more blue, but he's cool. There's no time. It's the beast.
Ooh.
Beast.
Jack be nimble.
I
don't know what that's got to do with Jack
be
nimble.
That's a different different thing.
But that ramps us too. That gets lands out so we can play our bigger spells.
Pick him.
There's actually a couple ramp spells in there. Hey, look.
Ooh, Kraken.
The only blue thing. Clockwork Savant in that pack is also fairly good. Ooh. There's a lot of good things in this one.
We got Pulp Collector. I feel like we gotta go with this guy.
Growth Spile's good. It helps us ramp. Oh, Risk came back. Actually, Savril said Risk is a good early drop.
This Risk?
See what it does? So you pay 3, you create a token, and then you can pay 6, and for each token you control, you create another. So you get to double all of your tokens.
Oh, cool. Let's put that guy in there.
Is Deathrite Shaman in this cube? I didn't check the multicolors, but... That untaps a land. What does this Return to Wildspeaker do?
We'll go with this guy. I feel like I don't really have a choice.
Put her in the sideboard.
Yeah, she's my side piece. Wyatt? Oh, man, come on. I guess we'll go with the egg.
Egg.
All of these
And
are
here,
bad.
and here it's
We'll
like I
go
would
with
just
them
take the
'cause he's
flyer,
white.
yeah.
Put him in the side piece box.
It's good for like hate drafting. Mm-hmm. Ah, dang. I kind of wish Deathrite Shaman was in the cube. Deathrite Shaman is so nice. I don't know, so you gotta think about what you would least likely to play against. So, just in the off chance that you end up facing someone that you're in a cube with. Burbage. I think our deck's looking pretty nice. We need more payoff. We need more boom booms. Let me just scroll down. The card's nice. If we end up only being 2
Do we
colors.
want him in the side piece? It's too late. He's a side piece.
Alright. You guys good if you got big creatures. We got big creatures?
I don't know. I don't think we have the time to look.
Yeah, you have a whole minute. Now you have 30 seconds, but... It cares if your creatures are power 4 or greater. That power and toughness equal number of lands you control. So it's at least a 6/6.
Okay, so I mean, I have some large creatures, but not really a lot, I feel like. We'll click on him just in case. Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
Ooh. Well, that's a mana dork.
Do we need more of those? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Forbidden friendship.
Outside of potentially...
I want to know who did this. Like, this is...
Outside of potentially splashing white, I mean, Paradise Druid is your best pick. I mean, Realmcloak Giant is a board wipe, but we're trying to play big creatures, so it's like, you know... Oh, you unclicked it. Someone else is taking all the green creatures in this direction.
Yeah.
That's a removal spell, so...
Is that good? Do we need that?
Yeah, I mean, removal's always nice to have. But we're in
cool.
blue, so...
My bad.
So there's nothing wrong. Green card's good for tempo purposes. I don't know what else is in the pack, though. Ooh, Biogenic Ooze is a really good creature. That's a game winner on its own if you get that down. It's gonna be hard to pass on that. Would love to see Brazen Bar come back around. Might be helping too much, my bad.
Hey, that's totally cool. I feel like we shouldn't pick sorcery cards at this point.
There's nothing wrong with taking sorceries.
Like, enchantment and sorcery, I've never taken any of those, ever. Like, basically anytime I draft, I've only taken, like, creatures, basically.
It's the easiest thing to do. I mean, this card, it gains control of target creature. So, like, you can steal your opponent's creatures with it if you have the mana.
We'll click on him just in case.
And that cares if you have a lot of enchantments in your deck.
I don't think, no. I just said I don't, so...
Yeah, timer does make it harder for chat to help, it's true. There's a lot of actually really good ones here. How many elves do we have in our deck? Do we have any number of elves?
We have an elf druid. We have many elf druids.
So this makes all your elves bigger and can create tokens. Does Riss make elves? Does Riss up at the top right? Does Riss make elves? So that's a combo there. You just make a bunch of elves.
Didn't say, please.
Yep, that's a counter spell. Ooh.
I feel like
this is interesting. When it enters, you make 2/1/1 mouse tokens. It's a really cute mouse. But, you know, it's up to you if your choice.
Look at him. He's like the Cinderella mice who, like, sew her dress. Mm-hmm. And he's in the
6
carriage
seconds,
like in Cinderella. This is... I like that. That's nice.
Dungeon Geist taps creatures. The other one has a chance of becoming very large.
I'll click on that. I like that it's half German.
Like you.
I'm not half German. There's just like a little bit in there, like a flavor. A taste. Just a taste.
What is that? What does the flash flying thing do? So what this does is if you equip it to a creature, it just doubles. It keeps making that creature over and over again.
This one?
Yeah, but it's 4 to play, 5 to equip, so...
We'll just go with him. Aww. It's repeating friendship.
LOL. A sprinkle of German. A taste. Yeah. A salt bay of German.
Yeah.
That could be good. I mean, you're going to make a bunch of 1/1s perhaps with Riss. That's potentially a 2-mana 2/3 flyer. It's not bad.
Why not?
Do you have a lot of flyers in your deck? I know you just took 1, but... 5, 4, 3, 2... Yeah, Sudden was probably the only card you could play there. We can play it. Alright. Let's go over, let me see what we got here. I only helped. Let's go over a little bit more. I only helped a little bit.
Almost crushed my hand.
I know, but mine was in there too.
No, it wasn't. I felt only the chair.
Let me get in the driver's seat. We'll just... Now you can lean in. You can put your flavor of German in.
The dominant flavor is Polish, in case you were curious. German's just like a little bit. I had somebody, like this customer from back when I worked at a bakery, like, she saw that I was really, really pale and she decided to ask me if I was Irish. And I was like, no, I'm Polish. And she's like, oh, I thought you might be Irish because you're so pale. And I was really uncomfortable. Like, thanks. I know I look like a ghost. We don't have to point it out.
So guys, do we play the Umezawa combo with Riss and, well, it only really works with Riss because it doesn't work with, where's she at? Imperious Perfect, since she makes all our elves bigger. So, nah, we'll take her out. The Beatles on the, I don't know, maybe.
If this is a crap deck, I'm so sorry.
No. This deck seems nice.
Cool. I was just flying by the seat of my pants.
I like this this ambient music now. It kind of reminds me of Inception a lot, which I love the soundtrack from Inception. Very peaceful and calming. This is a 3-drop. Beautiful. This is tough. The deck is actually pretty strong, pretty tight. We have to make 3 more cuts. Dear Kraken could just be hard to cast. Like, it's really good. If you get it off and it doesn't, like, get removed, the spell is really strong. But the double blue spells can be hard, but this is pseudo removal, so we kind of got to keep it in for now. Perhaps we don't play the Thrashing Brontodon. Guess we could take out the Aerialist too, just to limit our blue. Okay. First of all, get to our specialty lands. Okay, we'll try this out. I think Kraken is really strong and has a chance of being fantastic, but let's see how good our mana feels going into it. I'll go down. Yeah, I feel fine going down 2 of those. 5 blue sources seems like enough to me, and then we'll do it like that. We'll run it like that, and we'll see where this takes us. But yeah, alright, so here we are. Let us see if we can get another 7 wins here with our blue-green deck. Seems very plausible. Seems very possible. And then this will be the last one of tonight's stream. We'll see how late it takes us, but won't be playing until midnight tonight. I have to get my charger here. Let's see what we can do. All right, this hand seems nice. We'll play the Druid first for, I was gonna say blocking sake, but just for now. We could tap things down, I guess. We could tap down the knight, but
you should get in the hole.
Woohoo! I think I am going to play the Dungeon Geist here. So this blocks the Pegasus for if and when, plus Song of Freylius can make sure this taps for really anything, and then Grow from Ashes can, at that point, then tap for 5. I'll have to kill it. It's rude. Alright, let's do this and see what happens. Did not hit the land. Let's try that out. Yep, no blocks. We got a decent aggro deck going here.
Well, I'm gonna go shower because I'm sweaty from my walk in the heat. So, let me know how you do.
In the heat.
Yeah, it's real humid and sweaty out, y'all. It's not cute.
We'll try this. So your next turn, creatures can tap for mana. A little bit on the back foot here. Really on the back foot here. Let's take it. Getting dangerous. We won't kick it. So we'll leave up this ability. We're at 5, we can make blockers, but this Pegasus will be a problem. One, two, three, four, 5. 2, 3, 4. Next turn we can Mending and get our Geist back, which we can use to keep the Pegasus at bay. So we're not dead, but we're dangerous. It's not good. Is that just lethal? Why did they think so hard about that? That was just lethal. Rude. Well, one quick one. One quick one with a lot of thinkies. Alright, we'll pop back around. We're at that X1 train. I think we can justify the Kraken. I think Kraken's really strong. I think the Mending is a little weak. Let's try that. Try this out. See if we can do a little bit better. Okay, I guess we have an early Kraken. Once upon a time, that's illegal. That's pretty great. It's pretty insane. And they have the ramp to get to it too. Yikes. They're gonna mess up. Mess up my scry. That's pretty interesting. Solid play. Let's play a 2-2. I guess we have a removal spell for their Dryad. Archon 2? Oof. They have to play it now. They don't? It's rough. That's rough, right? And now we're not getting our second green source. Man. Oh boy. So this will become a 5-mana, make a 1/1. That'll be a 3/3 for a minute. Let's hope they don't have a lot of enchantments in their deck. Oof. Man. This is not looking good. What sucks is now our Entrance the Melody doesn't work because they have Tristani in their deck. Whoo boy. We're not looking good. Yikes. Get that early X2. Yep. Well, let me tell you, that was a very fast, holy cow loss. Alright, X and 2. X and 2. Man. Okay, let's see if we can get one. See if we can get one. Ugh. One. One winners. One winners. I'm out of water too. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. For those of you that are just tuning in, we got ourselves a blue-green ramp deck from the Cube Draft, and that is what we are currently playing. We're also, through the end of the stream, basically promoting our Tier 4 Patreons. For today, if you're... so just for today only, currently right now, Tier 4 Patreons also get a free pack of Magic the Gathering cards upon subscription, which is subject to change. So if you're not a Tier 4 sub or Tier 4 Patreon and you'd like a free pack of Magic the Gathering cards for today only, that is a gift upon subscription. So for you. So at least we'll be able to play Beast Whisper on turn 3. Straight into Biogenic Ooze, that's nice. Quench! Rude. Got a mirror match going on here. Got a 2-mana play. You're thinking about it. Essence Scatter? Brazen Borrower, maybe. They got something. Flash Wolf? They thought about something. So Wyack, good morning. Welcome for popping in. Today is a wife draft day. Casey drafted a Naya aggro deck that went 7-2, and then she drafted this Simic deck that is currently 0-2. But we'll see what we can get out of it. We're also doing a promo for Patreons. That anybody who becomes a Tier 4 Patreon today gets a free pack, and they'll be able to pick from this pile what pack they want. Whoa. Whoa. I think there's a lot of, it's War of the Spark, Ikoria, Corset 20, and then there's a Theros pack over there. So, just for making your way up to Tier 4. If you're already a Tier 4, blessings to you. We'll have more giveaways for you later on. But this is for the little guys. Something to consider. Yep, we did cube. I wouldn't suggest doing the cube if you're on the grind, but if you got the extra gold for it, go for it. I would not spend gems on this. Icy manipulating. Icy manipulating. We will leave up flashing in the wolf here. Welcome, welcome all. Welcome to my stream. If you missed it, so far this is my wife has drafted 2 decks so far today. The first deck she drafted was Naya aggro, and that went 7-2. So feel free to check that out on the replay once this stream ends. And then she drafted this Simic deck. We're currently 0-2. But today we're doing a promotional stream for anyone who is not already a Tier 4 Patreon. If you become a Tier 4 Patreon today, then you'll get to select a pack of your choice from War of the Spark, Ikoria, Theros, M20, and I will add that to the bill of what you get for being a Tier 4 sub. On Patreon, specifically. So check out that link up there. We do a lot of cool stuff for our Tier 4s. They also get a custom token, hand-drawn, hand-designed, once a month. Is there anything we really care to tap down? And I'd rather just make a whole bunch of tokens. Yep. Ambusher's on the field here. And so we just go wide. Wide with value. We make 2 oozes a turn and hope they don't have the bounce all of our creatures to our hands. That's a good card. Very close to Biogenic Ooze being able to get in there safely. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can juke them a bit. We can potentially play the Geist here and tap their token and be able to get in. I'm not against that. We need to start doing things. Big shout out to Casey. Yep. Pretty good. Now he and his reflection are tapped. Don't talk to me or my son ever again! Well, they have enough to throw out Euro. To Euronate all over the board. See what they go with that. They do. They do. They do. Titan Like Spy, thanks for popping into the stream. Hope you enjoy what you like, and if you haven't yet, please give a follow. We're doing a giveaway today. If you become a Patreon giveaway, Tier 4, today you get a free extra pack alongside all the other stuff I give with my Tier 4s, so. Free magic cards. We got the Biogenic Ooze Night Pack Ambusher combo going off here. Yeah. Attackers here. Yeah. See if we can get this win here. See if we can turn this around. The biggest takeaway for being a tier 4 sub is that you get a free custom token hand-drawn every month. You can be as specific on how you want to design it or not. And we will make a token for you hand-drawn every single month. There are actually 2 people in chat who are tier 4 subs that can attest to that. If you would like to give us your testimony, that'd be mighty kind of you. Love to see it. Love to see it. After a few first rough games, we're 1 and 2. Let's see if we can pull this around. Well, here. These are some of the custom tokens that we've made so far for some of our viewers. So if you like what you see and you want to probably get something similar to this or something more non-specific, consider becoming a tier 4 sub. Check out the link, just look at it. Look at my different tiers here. And you can potentially get yourself free tokens every month. Whatever you want. You want me to make a squirrel token for you? I'll make a squirrel token for you. You want to make a hungry knight? I'll give you the most chunky knight you'll ever see. Whatever you want. Anything you want, we'll make a token for you. We also sell these tokens a la carte without being a Patreon. And depending on the complexity of the token, they usually sell somewhere between $3 on the low end and $7 on the high end. So if you be more specific and make the most complex tokens, and we'll have to let you know. We'll tell you back if things get too extreme. Like, we have limits, of course. But yeah, so for $10 a month, you get a really nice token. You get entered into our giveaways that we do today only. You also get a pack from War of the Spark, Ikoria, M20, Theros. We have these sitting over here. And you get to pick whatever pack you want. And so that'll be add-on to you. Plus, private Discord server. You get assigned Hymn to Turok from me, yours truly. You can pick any art. I have a wide collection of them. I can't guarantee the exact set that you want. And I don't have from the vaults, but I have pretty much every art of Hymn to Turok you can imagine. And I will send it out to you. Free card from there. Plus, you get to submit deck text to me, and I will promote them on stream, show them off. You get to take over everything I do for 15 minutes. So, something to consider. Something to consider. Definitely worth your time. Yeah, that is a nice little Pikachu storm counter there. Goes with the rest of the EVs for the final little kaboom. But yeah, so definitely something to consider. But that Patreon is up here, right up here. Feel free to go to patreon.com/HymnRackGoMTG and you'll see what all I have to offer. I think the best thing about having the tokens is the show-off factor of everybody having their little normal whoop-de-doo tokens, and you whip out, bam, bam, your custom, beautiful tokens. So, something to consider. Got the nice ramp hand here. Corpse Knight. Oh my. And then we'll be able to growth spiral. We're doing rampy things, guys. We're doing rampy things. Aww. That's sad. He ate my thingy. Ooh. That's something to consider. Big a boy. I might want to steal the Mentor of the Meek. I don't know. I don't know. We'll hold off and see if something better comes around. Give them the opportunity to triple or double block to get something off the field, and then we'll just turn it around with the Carnage tea. Give him a drink of tea, if you will. Simple and quick as that. 2 and 2. Plowing through. 2 and 2. Deck just would not perform at the beginning there, and now we're seeing what it's doing. Now we're able to see if Casey can bring me some water. Yep. It's A-okay, Handaroni. We do need to draw lands, but this can help us find one. Perfect. Just need all the lands. If we get one more land, we can play Beast Whisper next turn, and that'd be really nice. Ooh, you'll love to see it. We just need them to not have a bolt. Don't have a bolt. Don't have a deal 3. You're playing mono red, I know. But don't, you got the bolt sleeves. Ah! Rude. Very rude. Ugh. Don't like that. About to lose some life here. Yeah, I know. You're coming real deep, Shrek. You're coming real deep. But is a 5/5 gonna be enough? Man, they got rid of our little advantage card. That sucks. I will block. I guess I gotta block with 2 creatures. I won't block. Torbran. Ooh. Ooh. Guys, we might be dead. Because we're about to take, what, 9? Yikes. Ouch. Woof. Whew, we're gonna need something. We are gonna need something. Can't justify playing something here. That is a vicious combo. That's game. Well, that was insane. Insane play on our opponent's half. I don't know why they're like thinking. They just wanted to get in for all of it. Alright. Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, so we'll reveal our winnings, our rewardage. And now is your last opportunity. If you become a tier 4 sub, you're going to get a free pack here. Just have to let me know in chat saying, hey, I became a tier 4 sub. Because it takes a second for it to load up, and then I'll verify it in the morning or whatever. But now's your last opportunity. Let's claim our prize and give ourselves an outro here. Ooh, Dead Man's Chest. Damage rate's good. Alright, well, that was fun. Final time for the promotionals. If you didn't know, I have a Patreon, and it's HymnRackGoMTG, patreon.com/. And so I'll put that back up on the screen here. In fact, I'll just put it in the chat so I can go there if you want to. But definitely check them out. See what I got to offer. You will be pleased. I'll put an F in there. Alright, that should be it. So yeah, there's a link for you. Definitely check out the link. Tier 4 subs, big takeaway is custom tokens every single month. Enter into random giveaways, a free HymnRackGo, signed Hymn to Turok. Enter into our private Discord server, and you get to submit deck text to me to show on stream once per Patreon per stream. Yeah. So something to look into, and of course a free pack from a standard set that you can just call out, and I'll throw it into the pile of the giveaway for today. But that is it. That is the end for it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, I am HymnRackGoMTG. I stream every Wednesday at 6 p.m. I have a YouTube channel, which I will put in the comments right now, as I do at the end of every stream. So for those of you that stuck it out, there's the link. Go check me out. I just put up some new videos recently. I do drafts. I do standard content. I also do F&M events and arena events. So fun for everyone. Yeah, Patreon, Twitter, YouTube. Check it out. And I will see you guys next week. So have a fun one and be safe. And good night.